All right, Anne Frank, The Diary of a Young Girl. So this is the beginning. I hope I shall be able to confide in you completely, as I have never been able to do in anyone before. I hope that you will be a great support and comfort to me. What was the diary's name? What did she call it? Kitty. Good job, guys. Sunday, the 14th of June, 1942. On Friday, June 12th, I woke up at 6 o'clock, and no wonder. It was my birthday! But of course, I was not allowed to get up at that hour, so I had to control my curiosity until 6:45. Then I could bear it no longer, and I went to the dining room where I received a warm welcome from Morgie, the cat. Soon after 7, I went to Mummy and Daddy and then to the sitting room to undo my presence. The first to greet me was you, possibly the nicest of all, and on the table there were a bunch of roses, a plant, and some peonies, and more arrived during the day. I got masses of things from my mummy and daddy and was thoroughly spoiled by various friends. Among other things, I was given camera obscura, a party game, lots of sweets, chocolates, a puzzle, a brooch, Tales and Legends of the Netherlands by Joseph Cohen, Daisy Mountain Holiday, a terrific book, and some money. Now I can buy the myths of Greece and Rome. Grand! Then Liz called for me and we went to school. During recess, I treated everyone to sweet biscuits, and then we had to go back to our lesson. Now, I must stop. Bye-bye. We're going to be great pals. Monday, the 15th of June, 1942. I had my birthday party on Sunday afternoon. We showed the film The Lighthouse Keeper with Rin Tin Tin, which my school friends thoroughly enjoyed. We had a lovely time. There were lots of girls and boys. Mummy always wants to know who I'm going to marry. Little does she guess that it's Peter Wessel, the one day I managed, without blushing or flicking an eyelid, to get that idea right out of her mind. For a year, Liz Guzens and son Houtzman have been my best friends. Since then, I got to know Jopi DeWall, a Jewish secondary at the Jewish secondary school. We are together a lot, and she is now my best girlfriend. Liz is more friendly with another girl, and San goes to a different school where she has made new friends. Saturday, the 20th of June, 1942. I haven't written for a few days because I wanted, first of all, to think about my diary. It is an odd idea for someone like me to keep a diary, not only because I have never done so before, but because it seems to me that neither I nor, for that matter, anyone else will be interested in the unbesomings of a 13-year-old schoolgirl. Still, what does that matter? I want to write, but more than that, I want to bring out all kinds of things that lie buried deep in my heart. There's a saying that paper is more patient than man. It came back to me on one of my slightly melancholy days, while I sat, chin in hand, feeling too bored and limp even to make my mind whether to go out or stay at home. Yes, there is no doubt that paper is patient, and as I don't intend to show the cardboard-covered notebook bearing the proud name of diary to anyone unless I find a real friend, boy or girl, probably nobody cares. And now I come to the root of the matter, the reason for my starting a diary. It is that I have no such real friend. Let me put it more clearly, since no one will believe that a girl of 13 feels herself quite alone in the world, nor is it so. I have darling parents and a sister of 16. I know about 30 people whom one might call friends. I have strings of boyfriends anxious to catch a glimpse of me and who, failing that, peep at me through mirrors in class. I have relations, aunts and uncles who are darlings too. A good home? No, I don't seem to lack anything, but it's the same with all my friends, just fun and joking, nothing more. I can never bring myself to talk about anything outside the common round. We don't seem to be able to get any closer. That is the root of the trouble. Perhaps I lack confidence. But anyway, there is stubborn fact that I don't seem to be able to do anything about it. Hence this diary. In order to enhance my mind's eye the picture of a friend for whom I have waited so long, I don't want to set down a series of bald facts in a diary, like most people do. But I want this diary itself to be my friend, and I shall call my friend Kitty. No one will grasp what I'm talking about if I begin my letters to Kitty just out of the blue, so a bit unwillingly I will start by sketching in a brief story of my life. My father was 36 when he married my mother, who was 25. My sister Margot was born in 1926 in Frankfurt am Main. I followed on June 12, 1929, and as we are Jewish, we immigrated to Holland in 1933, where my father was appointed managing director of Travis NV. This firm was a close relationship to the firm Colin and Company in the same building, of which my father is a partner. The rest of our family, however, felt the full impact of Hitler's anti-Jewish laws, so life was filled with anxiety. In 1938, after the pogroms, my two uncles, my mother's brothers, escaped to the USA. My old grandmother came with us when she was 73. After May 1940, good times rapidly fled. First the war, then capitulation, followed by the arrival of the Germans, which is when the sufferings of Jews really began. Anti-Jewish decrees followed each year in quick succession. Jews must wear a yellow star. Jews must hand in their bicycles. Jews are banned from trams and forbidden to drive. Jews are only allowed to do their shoppings between 3 and 5 o'clock, and then only in shops which bear the place card Jewish shops. Jews must be indoors by 8 o'clock and cannot even sit in their own gardens after that hour. Jews are forbidden to visit theaters, cinemas, and other places of entertainment. Jews may not take part in public sports, swimming baths, tennis courts, hockey fields, and other sports grounds. All are prohibited to them. Jews may not visit Christians. Jews must go to Jewish schools, and many more restrictions of similar kinds. So we could not do this, and we were forbidden to do that. But life went on in spite of all of it. Jopi used to say my name, to say to me, "You're scared to do anything because it may be forbidden." Our freedom was strictly limited, yet things were still bearable. Granny died in January 1942. No one will ever know how much she is present in my thoughts and how much I love her still. In 1934, I went to school at the Montessori kindergarten and continued there. It was the end of the school year. I was in Form 6B when I had to say goodbye to Mrs. K. We both wept. It was very sad. In 1941, I went to school with my sister Margot to the Jewish secondary school. She into the 4th form and I into the 1st. So far, everything is all right in the 4 of us here. I come the present day.